Candyman one first.
I can't fucking wait.
Yeah.
I am super excited for Candyman. I think that this will be an awesome reboot.
I think it's a reboot. I think the main actor, I think that's the kid from the first movie.
There you go.
The only thing that, like, I don't like, or not don't like, I just kind of freaks me out, is they're changing the Candyman's, like, story.
Yeah, but again, just like you know, Evil Dead. We talked about Evil Dead. You gotta update it. You know, there's a completely different reason they went to the cabin. There's a completely different story on this one too.
Yeah,
it just really depends on if it's going to be a good one or not.
Yeah, but now the bees don't make sense. Originally, when he was. You know, he was killed they dumped honey on him, and unless it plays out, where that's what happened and stuff, you know, but just a guy who passes out candy and that brings bees.
Well, okay, so the guy that passes out candy and was wrongly accused and comes back and kills, that makes sense for your title of your movie to be called Candyman.
Yeah.
The death of the Candyman in the original, to be honest with you, in the trailer, I didn't see much about bees at all.
He gets stung by one, and they talk about that he's not like an individual, he's the whole hive.
Right.
They would make like references and shit. And then there's like one part where there's some bees around and shit.
I don't think that it's going to play heavily into Candyman's appearance or his character. I think it will be a side note.
Yeah, and we've seen, like, I know the original actors in it, which I'm glad. I feel like
I didn't see him in the previews. Like
they discarded him. Like, you can see like bits and pieces, but I looked because that was my thing. If they don't bring the same actor back,
I knew Tony Todd was in it.
Yeah,
I heard him talking about being in it, so I wasn't concerned, but I was kind of be like, is this going to be one of those things where like we don't see him until the last 5 minutes of the movie because he's just making a cameo kind of thing? Which,
I guess you could do that, but where you have like, okay, you see the guy in the brown dirty coat, you see the hook, you use the bees,
right?
And that would make sense, but he is like such a classic icon horror,
absolutely.
That, I mean, and it's him, know. There's only a certain amount of horror icons that you can really like change in and out with new people.
Right.
You could do that with a Jason and a Michael and a Leatherface, but like
because they're masked.
Yeah, new Freddy.
There's no face to put to it.
Yeah, new Freddy don't work.
Yeah.
New Hellraiser don't work.
Yeah.
New Candyman is not going to work because that voice and just that like when he like gets angry.
Yeah.
And he starts like and he looks at like that and shit and fucking it's spooky.
Yeah.
He can do what prosthetics would do for Freddy or Hellraiser.
Right.
He can do by himself.
Right.
Yeah. And it's great.
All right. What else?
And
then
and then the first trailer that came out for this had that Beyonce song, Say My Name, and I was so done with it. I was like, please don't let this be like the theme.
Off. Yeah.
And this trailer, it put the Candyman jingle, and I was like, okay, I'm really happy about that because I've always said they don't do any more Candyman. The first one is genius. It
really is. It's an amazing movie.
Yeah, and
especially like it's just social undertone over social undertone over social undertone. But if I'm going to give a horror movie, and especially a black horror movie, to a director, I'd like it to be like Key.
Yeah.
Like Peele. Sorry, Jordan Peele. Like he's
just producing it.
Well, yeah, I know, but like I trust him. I trust that he's not going to produce a piece of junk.
Yeah.
He loves the genre too much. Like, in his own movies, he may take swings and miss, but I don't think he's going to let this go down as something that's, he's not going to let this be a piece of shit.
Have you ever read the book?
No.
I think it's called The Forbidden.
Okay.
The book by Clive. And Clive was the original producer and stuff. I mean, he's the one who created the character of the Candyman and stuff. So, and because he liked those urban legends, and he wanted to create his own urban legend.
The original creepypasta.
Basically, Bloody Mary and stuff. And, and he really, the movie is great. I probably won't verse this. It would be dumb to
but I think we can talk about it though.
Yeah, when the new one comes out, if we see it, I think we should do an old.
If I'm going to see that shit.
Yeah, but we can do an old versus new. But I'm gonna have a real tough time because of how much. I mean, that was like one of the first ones I saw on pay-per-view when I was a kid.
Yeah,
like the Candyman, and it wasn't like.
Yeah,
it just seemed different. So
man, it was very different.
It was not Freddy, and it wasn't Jason.
Right.
It wasn't this huge bloodbath of a movie. It was psychological, like Hellraiser.
Yeah.
And. And Hellraiser is getting a reboot. I actually, because
it's getting a TV show.
Is it? Yeah. Is it a TV? Okay. Yeah.
They're doing a Chucky TV show. They're doing a Hellraiser TV show. They're doing a Texas Chainsaw TV show. They're just doing TV shows because, and to be honest with you, I like that idea and I don't, because it gives you time to develop a really good story. Mm-hmm. It can be really good. Yeah. You just got to do it right. You got to be careful. Don't end up with a fucking Terminator TV show. Like, that did not work.
TV show or Netflix series. I think we need to,
Well, that's the same thing. It's a TV show.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's what we call TV shows nowadays, but...
American Horror Story is not a Netflix series. It's a television show.
Yeah. But I think, Netflix, taking the American Horror Story would make it better because there's limits that they can do on,
Well, yeah, but
on television. So, but,
yeah, needless to say, we're very excited about this one. We can't wait. Let us know what you think about it, if you think it's going to be good or bad, and for what reasons.
Yeah.
Talk to us. I know you watch these videos and you don't say shit except for stupid fucking Lloyd Christmas that wants to suck Pazuzu's dick.
My best friend. Right? Yeah. Don't be talking shit about my best friend.
Yeah, okay. Moving on.
Yeah, let's
right on Halloween into kills. Halloween Kills. Kill me. I do not want to see this I will see this movie because I love Danny McBride. I love John Carpenter. I love David Gordon Green. But they showed 13 kills in the previews. Mm-hmm. So there must be 2,000 in this movie or else there's no fucking point in... And Michael Myers looked CGI the entire goddamn time. The whole mask looked CGI the entire fucking time.
It looked there was a couple of shots, especially when they put him close to the fire. The house is burning. Yeah, and it looked kind of rough.
When he comes out with the hoe or whatever.
Didn't he get his hand cut off?
No.
In the Halloween, the remake?
You're thinking of Freddy vs. Jason.
No.
I think you're traumatized in that movie. I thought playing out in others.
Or they shot these fingers off.
Yeah. They shot a couple fingers off.
Yeah, and
he grew back.
I could swear that his fingers were grown back or something.
I didn't look at his fingers very hard, but
that's what I was sitting there and I was like, he got fucked up at the end of that movie, and he's geriatric now. He's 78 years old. Yeah, he's not. They
showed him without his mask being old as shit. And they're just ignoring it. And, even Laurie at some point in the preview says,
he's becoming,
he's becoming like trans-Indian or whatever. Like, come on now, this isn't Curse of the Thorn.
They're gonna be bringing the Thorn back, dude. Fuck yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah,
it's really the only good.
Let's trash Halloween
this movies.
Fucking franchise finally.
Let's burn this bitch to the ground. The original or the first one of this series that is coming.
Halloween.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, so did I.
And I thought it would be a good place to end it, but I guess they're going to do it 2 more times, and I will watch them, and hopefully I will be pleasantly surprised, but I don't think I will be. I think I will be like, God damn it, they made Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. So,
well, you notice they were in, like, okay, when you're watching that trailer, they
threw
the
ditches and burned the witches.
Yeah, yeah, that would be great if in every scene you see Rob Zombie back there just like doing his it was like fucking
Cherry Moon just keeps walking on the set like you're not in this
you
one.
Get the fuck out of
there.
Go
back.
Do you want to? She has the horse and everything. Like no. Get the fuck out of here.
We don't need you.
But we are in a hospital again.
This intrigues me.
We see the mask from Halloween 3, something that had nothing to do with fucking Halloween, but they're like, oh, we'll put those masks in there so everybody and then they had to put it in the trailer so people are like, oh, hey, they're finally recognizing Halloween 3. Fuck yeah. It's like, fuck you.
That part was okay with me. I was like, oh, that's a cool little nod, but
the only thing they could have done was put like Tom Atkins as the sheriff in this.
Brad Dourif and Tom Atkins as the sheriff.
Just like all of them come back and then they dig the corpse up of fucking Loomis and shit and just like,
puppet strings and shit. 6 times.
Or it's just an urn. It's just like he's doing all his lines from the original Halloween. I shot him 6 times. Just an urn.
The top of the urn is just moving like a South Park character.
Yeah. Just a puppet. Awesome. Okay, yeah, but
that's a better movie.
Yeah,
Danny
do that.
McBride, if you're watching, we got some ideas for you.
Yeah,
he's not dead, right?
Danny McBride, no,
good, because the last few people have shot out for movie ideas have been dead. I don't know. Like I said, I'll watch it. I hope that it's good. I can't really imagine that it's going to be amazing, though.
I mean, for sequels, it seems all right. And it's going to be put on Halloween time. So it's going to make a shit ton of money because everybody vaccinated, going out, going to be wild for Halloween.
Yeah.
And let's go see Halloween on Halloween.
Halloween is on Sunday this year.
Oh, no. So.
No, it was on Saturday last year. So I imagine it's on Sunday. Yeah, that's true.
But
this is Halloween. This is Halloween.
I think that was like the 2 main though. I noticed that when I watched both of these trailers where it was like Candyman looks really good.
Yeah.
Why is Halloween just kind of like calling it in and stuff, just phoning it in?
Because they can. Like it's fucking like you said, Halloween on Halloween. That's what's going to happen.
Let's see how much money we could make off of anything.
Yeah.
Like, I literally...
I just think of... Yeah, go ahead.
My brain turned off when I saw the villagers.
Yeah.
Get ready for Michael Myers.
We got to go take them down.
Yeah, I was just like...
I immediately jumped back to South Park when Stan's sitting there and they're just like... No, like, they're sitting there in the theater and he's like, fuck you, you'll watch it.
Yeah.
Like, but...
Fuck you, you'll watch it.
Yeah.
But those are the 2 trailers. Tell us what you think of these trailers.
Yes.
Are you excited for these movies? Explain to me why the Halloween trailer is better than the Candyman.
Yes.
Tell me why you can't wait for Candyman.
Yes.
We want to know.
Yeah.
But
let us know, and we'll have some updates. Hopefully soon there will be another trailer. One last trailer where you can see the rest of the kills in Halloween.
Yeah. Yeah, they just put the whole movie out as a trailer.
Just 78 trailers. Yeah. Like, did we just watch the whole fucking movie?
Yeah, that was the movie.
That's how they decided to do it this year.
Yeah, they just put it down in the little corner of the trailer screen and stuff, and it's just playing at like 20% speed, so you're just like, oh, I saw the whole movie right there. Yeah.